What's good, y'all? It's your boy Wavy, Stay Wavy TV, back at y'all with another video. Let's get it! The title of this video is the reason why your girl went to All-Star Weekend in Atlanta, man. So, whether your girl went to Atlanta for the All-Star game, bruh, or whether a girl that you talking to or a girl that you interested in talking to, or a girl that you just trying to fuck, a lot of y'all, man, a lot of the fellas out there, man, y'all know a bunch of women. It could have been your mama. You know, it could have been your mama, your sister, your auntie that went to Atlanta this past weekend that just passed by for the NBA All-Star game. Now, the reason why they went is because they want to let that thought out, bro. Number one, you guys got to understand this, right? They went to Atlanta because obviously they want to see the basketball players, right? Y'all got to think. Your average basketball player that's a point guard is 6'3", right? So that's number one. They want to go there because they want to see the basketball players. All of these basketball players are very tall. They make millions of dollars, right? And they're famous, right? And basketball players are rare, dog. Like these black dudes, man, that's making this money in the NBA is very rare. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're like the 0.0001% in this country. You know what I'm saying? That's making the money that they make. You feel me? Like, some of these dudes is making over $100 million to dribble a basketball. You know what I'm saying? And that's not me taking away from their talent, but I'm just explaining to you guys how rare these guys are. You know what I'm saying? Not only that, you know, all of these players that's in the All-Star game, they're the best players in the league, right? All the best players in the league are the ones that's chosen to be in the All-Star game. You know what I'm saying? These are all-stars, right? All the players in the NBA, they don't get to participate in that All-Star game. You know what I'm saying? So on top of that, right, you got to think about this. There's also rappers that's going to be in Atlanta. There's also actors that's going to be in Atlanta. There's also business owners that's going to be in Atlanta. You got all type of, and then you got the rich people that's under the radar, right? Like the lawyers and the doctors and the real estate agents, people like that, people that, you know, people don't really know. You know what I'm saying? So the reason why these women are going to Atlanta, because, and this is the crazy part, right? A lot of these women that went to Atlanta, they don't even have $1,000 to their name. A lot of these women, they went to Atlanta with $400. You know what I'm saying? And some of them went to sell pussy because they know that these high value rich guys that are going to the All-Star game, they're gonna want some pussy because not all of these guys have girlfriends. So a lot of these dudes is going to pay for an escort or a prostitute or a chick that's on OnlyFans because they going to want some pussy, right? You go to Atlanta, man, you go to the All-Star game and you get drunk, you're going to want some pussy. So a lot of women went out there to Atlanta with $400, $500, $600 to go sell pussy. You know what I'm saying? And then you got the women that went out there because they're trying to get them a high value man. A lot of these women, they're going out there because they're trying to possibly snatch and get into relationships with these high value dudes. So then you got the women, they'll go out to Atlanta, right? And all of the club parties that they got, where all of the rappers and the basketball players and the rich dudes is going to be at, they going to these clubs and they going to go to the VIP section. They're going to spend that money to get into the VIP section because you guys got to know, most pretty women, they don't really have to pay for anything. It's a lot of dudes out here that works in these clubs. It's a lot of simps out here that's going to pay for these women to get into VIP. Some of them, depending on how good they look, how fat that ass is, and how big them titties is, like, them just showing up to the club, they gonna get in for free just for looking good. You know what I'm saying? And that's facts. So y'all gotta understand that, bruh. You know what I'm saying? You got the women that's going to the clubs, all of the parties that's happening around the All-Star game, they going to them. The strip club, they going to them. The basketball game, they going to it. And a lot of these women have boyfriends and husbands, but they don't give a fuck about that. Because 9 times out of 10, their boyfriend or husband is not making over $100,000 a year. So she's going to go see guys that's making six figures, that's making more than six figures a year. They want to go see the millionaires. They going to be around millionaires, my G. You know what I'm saying? So, what y'all got to understand about women is women are hypergamous. And what does that mean? That means that women want to attach themselves to success and wealth. And all of those basketball players at that All-Star game, they all have something in common. All of them are in shape. They're all athletic. They're all very tall. And they're all successful. And they're all very wealthy, man. They all have something in common, and that's what women love. Women, they want to attach themselves to that. They want to see what it feels like to be with a guy like that. Not because they think the guy looks handsome, because of what the guy can do for them. Just them being with a guy like a guy in the NBA, that brings her value up. That doesn't bring the man's value up. Their value is already through the roof. These guys are millionaires in the NBA, so their value is already through the roof. But a woman that works at McDonald's, right? You could have a beautiful chick that's working at McDonald's that has 3 kids by 3 different dudes. If she can find a way to get into a relationship with one of these guys and have a child, now she goes from being a single mother with 3 kids and 3 different baby daddies to being a woman that's married to a $1 million athlete. For example, Paul George. The woman that Paul George is married to, he met her at the strip club. He went to the strip club, got a dance, ended up taking her back home. Obviously smashed her, right? After that, he ended up continuing to talk to this woman. And next thing you know, he got her pregnant on accident. When he first got her pregnant, he didn't even believe the kid was his. You guys could look this up. So what did Paul George do? Took a DNA test, found out the kid was his, and ended up marrying her. So if you guys noticed last year, right, when the Clippers had played the Trailblazers, when Damian Lillard missed that free throw and Paul George was talking shit, Paul George and Damian Lillard was going back and forth on Twitter, and Damian Lillard's sister came out publicly and was like, yo, how you gonna come at my brother and you impregnated and married a stripper? What kind of nigga is you? And if y'all notice, after she said that, Paul George started playing the worst basketball of his NBA career. See, Paul George told the world that the reason why he played so bad was because he was playing in the bubble. That's not true. That's a lie. If y'all look at how he was playing up until that point where he got into that argument with Damian Lillard and his sister called him out for marrying a stripper, Paul George was playing great basketball. He was balling. But after that, started playing horrible because he realized that what Damian Lillard's sister said was true. Paul George is a simp. Dog, you a multi-million-dollar all-star MVP caliber player, and you have a child by a stripper, and then you married a stripper? Dog, you just caused a woman that had to shake her ass for money to never have to work another day in her life. Ever. And not only that, that's the mother of your child, bruh. The mother of your child is a stripper. And 9 times out of 10, if she was a stripper, she was a prostitute as well, because a lot of strippers are also prostitutes and escorts. You know what I'm saying? So y'all got to think about that, man. And let's get back to the All-Star game, right? So there's so many women that can end up in the same position that Paul George's wife is in today. You guys go on Paul George's Instagram, man. He's showing off his wife. He's doing what he's supposed to do. That's his wife. Paul George, if you're happy, salute, my nigga. I could never be in that position. I can't respect that. But salute, my nigga. I know she got some good ass pussy. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Most strippers got good pussy. But think about this, right? Now, you guys got to ask yourself this, right? Now, we all know that women don't watch basketball like that, right? Women don't watch basketball like that. Most women, the only players that they know are the superstars. They know who LeBron James is. They know who Carmelo Anthony is. They know who Kobe Bryant is, rest in peace. They know who Steph Curry is, right? But these women don't watch basketball the way that men watch basketball. They don't. The only time these women watch basketball is when it's the NBA All-Star Game, when it's the NBA playoffs, and when it's the NBA Finals. These women ain't watching these regular season basketball games because they can't name 5 players on each of the most popular teams. They only know the superstars. So you got to ask yourself, why are all these women going to Atlanta for the All-Star Game, and why are all of these women watching the All-Star Game? It's because, number one, they're going to Atlanta because they want to have a good time. Number two, they want to be around these high-value men. And number three, that's what women like. Women like a man that's successful, that's high value, that's rare. See, these niggas in the NBA, right? These women look at these niggas as like foreign cars. The same way that people look at Lamborghinis and Ferraris, right? The reason why people value these vehicles so much is because they're rare, right? It's rare to see a lot of people having cars like that. It's the same thing with an NBA basketball player. It's rare for a black man in this country to dribble a basketball and make millions of dollars. It's rare. So they want to be around that type of energy, bruh, because they understand how valuable it is, right? So, yeah, man, these women, man, they went to Atlanta, dog, to let that thought out, man. They went there to have a good time, get drunk, go to the VIP section in these clubs, and possibly get into some type of situation with one of these basketball players, one of these rappers, or one of these athletes, man. That's why. So if your girl went to Atlanta for the All-Star weekend and you ain't go with her, she's for the streets, man. Your bitch got fucked, bro. I hate to tell y'all niggas that, man. If your bitch went to Atlanta for the All-Star game and you ain't go with her, bro, you better believe your bitch got fucked. And she could have got fucked by Steph Curry, LeBron. She could have got fucked by a football player. She could have got fucked by a nigga that's a boxer, like Gervonta Davis. She could have got fucked by a regular business owner. She could have got fucked by a club owner, a nigga that owns one of the clubs in Atlanta. But you better believe that your bitch got fucked, my nigga. And if you one of the niggas watching this video, I don't even understand why you still with the bitch. You shouldn't even be with that bitch. You shouldn't. You should have got rid of her when you found out that she was even going in the first place without you. You should have left dead. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? Hey, man, everybody watching this video, man, let me know what y'all think about the video, bro. Do y'all agree or do y'all disagree, man? Let me know in the comment section. It's your boy Wavy. I'm out this bitch. Skirt.